My name is Tracey and I'm with Tracey's Fancy. A lot of you that follow me have noticed that I have a little bit of a new hairdo going on. Y'all know that I've cut my hair and I would love to give you a little bit of a background. I am here today to tell you guys that I have started using a new, well actually several new hair care products and a new hair care tool. And I've actually been using it about 3 weeks before I said, okay, I'm gonna share it with my people because I don't like to share anything until I try it out first. And I love it. And so many of you have asked, you've noticed, you've said, what are you doing? What are you doing with your hair? So this right here is my wand. This is the one that I received from Lange, which is the On Delay wand. And I'm gonna use this for you right here today on my hair. So what I have right here, this is Tracey's new hair, Tracey's Fancy new hair. My hair has changed a lot. I've been diagnosed about 1.5 years ago with a chronic illness and started on some medication that I will be on for the rest of my life. The medication has caused me to have a great amount of hair loss and I'm actually recovering from that right now. I probably won't ever have my hair back that I had before. I'm 53 years old. I've already gone through menopause. And had a little bit of change then, but just 1.5 years ago, I had long, super thick, super shiny, bouncy hair, a lot of hair. It's completely changed. I lost probably 70% of it. Went ahead and cut it off. I've got a lot of new growth coming in, but I didn't know what to do with it, y'all. Long hair, you just blow dry it and you throw it in a ponytail, you throw it on top of your head and you go on about your day. So I was at a complete loss. Well, when Lange reached out to me, it was like a God moment because I was like, I would love to try your product. What I did is I have watched, this is actually 2-day-old hair. So I washed my hair 2 days ago and with the thin hair, it looks like I have volume even though I don't naturally have volume, but it does look like I've got like a little lift and I do because these amazing products. So what I do is I wash my hair and while it's still wet, I put in, I love this stuff. This is called Root Boost. And I just open it up in my wet hair and I just do like a line and across the top and I just separate it like this. Then I use, this stuff is amazing and you can use this on wet or dry hair. It's called their Salt and Sea Spray. And this kind of gives you that beach hair feel like when you've been to the ocean and you've been in the water and you get out and your hair dries and it always is kind of cool at the beach because it's got like more texture and volume to it because it's got salt and sand kind of stuck in it. Well, that's what this does. It gives you that feeling. So it's got kind of a coarseness on each hair, almost like a texture that it allows to hold curl better because my hair is really, really hard to curl. Even when it was super healthy, it was hard to curl. Then first and foremost, or most importantly, is the heat shield. So I'm about to spray this on my hair right now. So this is washed, Root Boost, Salt and Sea Spray, and then I blow dry it. Okay, then, oh, and then yesterday I used dry shampoo. Their dry shampoo is amazing. Let me tell you about their dry shampoo. I'm blonde, but I have dark roots because I'm, not super naturally blonde anymore. This is really cool, guys, for you dark-headed people. It's clear. The dry shampoo is completely clear, so you don't get that white powdery halo around the edge of your hair. Blondes, it doesn't matter so much, but you with colored hair, this is clear and it is amazing. So I'm gonna get this wand in my hair and get it going, okay, guys? So I take my heat shield, and what this does, it's just a clear spray. You just kind of want to mist it on, then you give it a second. And this is what is going to protect my hair from the heat so that we're not burning and frying my hair. When I don't have all the product on it, my hair is completely limp. I posted a picture on my Facebook page and you could see my hair completely limp, flat on my head. That's what my hair looks like when I blow dry it without the Root Boost and without the Salt and Sea Spray on it. Now the wand comes in a little box like this, really nice box. It opens up, it's kind of magnetic, it's very nice the way it's packaged, beautiful rose color. Now, they told me yesterday that a lot of people don't realize that the glove that's for their wand is actually stored underneath here. So when you take it out underneath, there is a booklet of actual instructions and you get a glove. So this is what the glove looks like. And you can wear it on either hand for whichever hand you're gonna be using. And it allows you, okay, this thing gets really, really hot. So like I said, this one is called the On Delay. It's the easiest wand that they offer. It's the easiest one. So it is an on-off. That's it. Now this right here is the On Delay, and it is a titanium curling wand. It's the 25 millimeter. The 25 millimeter is the smaller barrel because obviously I have shorter hair. You can get the larger barrel if you want bigger waves or you have long hair. Now I just took my glove off, y'all, because I have found that I don't work very well with that glove. So let's get started. What I do is I leave this hair, for my short hair, I need a little bit of this hair underneath that I can kind of work with. And I want to be able to get the curl going underneath. So I divide up half my hair, and I have just like, I mean, y'all, when all this product's not on my hair bundles into I had to go buy new rubber bands, y'all. I used to use those big old fat normal rubber bands. They fall right out of my hair. This is called recovering hair, people. Recovering hair. Thin hair that looks amazingly thick right now because of this product. So I do that, and then you want to always do this is new to me, y'all. Okay, so handle up, wand down. Also, I found you can wrap it just flat like this. You can just wrap flat, but you're gonna get sort of a tighter, more perfect curl. So what I do is I kind of twist it a little bit, just make like a little twist, and then I wrap it. Now, have I burnt my hand a couple of times? I have. You know what? I just have to learn to be more careful because I'm the one choosing not to use the glove. They did give me a little tip though. They say to hold it about 5 to 8 seconds. They gave me a little tip. There we go. And I want my spiky end. I want that little end on there. I don't want it to look completely perfect. I'm going for sort of a messy, you know, a messy, sexy look, right? That's what I want, a messy, sexy look, because, you know, at 53 with a 12-year-old and 5 grandkids, I'm working on sexy all the time. How about y'all? Okay, I switched hands. So I'm on this side now, so I'm holding my hair, holding the wand, and I'm gonna wrap, handle up, wand down. I'm gonna just show you, I am going away from my face. If you bring the curl towards your face, you look a little bit like George Washington, I feel like. I've seen some of the launch videos, and the girls are just, you know, they're knockouts, and they're so beautiful, and they've got such great personalities, and they're just so vibrant, and they're young. Like, hello, I need, you know, I need some relatable info here. I need some hair that's already been through menopause and is probably on quite a few meds at this point. Okay, so I've done all my under hair. So I'm gonna leave that, and then I'm gonna undo this. I do the very front last. So I'm gonna kind of just pull this up, put my hands in there. It's so crazy to feel like I've got this much hair on my head. I will tell y'all, I do have a lot of new growth, so my diet and some supplements that I am taking is helping with that. They sent me titanium because my hair is hard to curl. If you have thin, fine hair, you need this one. And do y'all see how I'm leaving all of my ends kind of straight? I really like that look. See that? See how the end's kind of straight? So definitely this is for a beachy look for sure. Okay, so I've got this whole section. You see this whole section of hair here in the front. And y'all, I have this widow's peak, which sometimes I'm like, oh, I kind of like it. And then sometimes it's a pain in the butt. So I have to keep that widow's peak in mind when I'm working the wand. So now I go back here to the back, and I grab some, and I'm just gonna start here. So I twist, but you can totally look like Shirley Temple or Little Orphan Annie if you want to, for sure. We, you know, we older ladies, I gotta stick together. We still wanna look good, right? I still wanna look good, and I wanna make it challenging for people to guess my age. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here is, I part my hair kind of on this, I mean, I don't part it, but it kind of naturally falls to the side, but I'm gonna take all of these over. So same thing, I'm gonna twist them. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. This one I take over this way, and actually I've got quite a few here, right? So this is I'm not gonna lie, it takes some kind of a little effort. I had to put a little effort into learning, but I really was excited about something new to do with this new short hair of mine. I've never had short hair, y'all, ever. I've never had short hair. I think maybe in the first grade I had short hair. So this was a learning curve for me, and it just came at the perfect time, and I really appreciate them for reaching out to me and asking me if it was something that I would be interested in. It was just perfect timing. Okay, I'm gonna separate it a little bit closer. I want this piece to go this way too. You know what though, guys? This healthy living lifestyle that I've got going on here, it really has been a blessing, because I feel better now than I have felt in I don't even know when. It really made me clean up my life. It made me clean up my diet. It made me take better care of myself. It made me sleep better, choose my friends better. You know, it taught me to say no. And look at this. I get opportunity now to work with people like Lange, and that's pretty amazing. Do I miss my long hair, Samantha? That's a good question. I do miss it. I miss the ease of it. Long hair is just so easy. You don't have to fix it if you don't want. You just whip it up on top of your head. I mean, that's what I did anyway. Maybe that wasn't what I should have been doing, but it's what I was doing. All right, right here by my face. I don't know that I've quite mastered how to do this, but I come at it, I twist, I come at it not from where I'm going back, but I come around the side, so that I'm kind of taking that root over the side like that, because I want to take it that way. So that's how I do this. And I really don't want it to be quite as curly, so I'm not going to leave it on as long. See, we'll see how that goes. And then that's going to lift, but it'll fall just a little bit if I mash it down. And then here's my little baby clip. Y'all, when I don't have all this product on my hair, this baby clip holds up all of my hair in the back of my head. Like, you know, just pin it up. Yeah. That's really different for me. Some people, y'all, okay, I'm not being insensitive or flippant when I talk about people with thin hair or how I've never had it like this. My daughter, she's 28. I have a 12-year-old daughter and a 28-year-old daughter. Oh, I have 4 kids, so I didn't tell y'all that. So I have boys that are 36 and 35. Ow! And a daughter that's 28 and a daughter that's 12. And my 28-year-old daughter has always had tiny, tiny, tiny thin hair. And so she's like, Mom, now you know, all those years, now you know what I was feeling like. Okay, so see, I kind of lifted that one and got it to lay that way and got it to lay that way. Okay, so I think, other than a few in the back, maybe because I feel like I went really fast. I don't have, you know, a whole lot of hair to do. So I feel like I went super fast. Let me get a few of these done, because y'all might ask me to turn around. So yeah, I know, I get you. Georgia's saying that she can't decide between this one and the one with the thermostat. It just depends on your hair, Georgia. When I talked to them yesterday, I really wanted to know the difference between the two also. So she said that this one here, the ondulé, is for people with hair that is hard to curl and doesn't hold curl very well. So if that's you, I think that this is probably the better wand for you. But if you have thicker, longer hair that holds curl really well and curls well, you probably could go with the other one with the thermostat and the time. But that one, she said, is better for that type of hair. Okay, so this is what I do now. It's all done. It's all curled. I think I got all the pieces in the back. So this is the part that I do next. I usually spray it just a little bit with the spray. This is the hairspray, and the hairspray is really, really cool. This is their, they call it Tracey Chic hairspray, and it comes with this dial, which I thought was so freaking cool. Do y'all see that? You see that right here? It says, what does it say? It says adjust spray, high, medium, and low. So you can either get like a super high spray, a medium spray, or just a light spritz. Me, of course, because I'm always worried about my hair falling out, I have it on high. So what I do is I just kind of spray it, just like that. So this is what I do. I spray, I let it sit for just a second. I kind of crunch it, make sure that it's cooled off. I don't want to work my hands through it until everything's cooled off. Okay, so it's cooled off here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my fingers in. So I just put my fingers in under my roots. I'm just rubbing my scalp. That's what I'm doing. I'm not really paying attention to my hair, but I'm just rubbing my scalp, just like this. And then you kind of have to tame it. But look at that. And I mean, it stays this way, y'all. And anywhere I go, people are like, oh my gosh, I love your hair. And I'm like, thank you. I've never had, I've never been the girl that had hair people were loving. So it's kind of weird for me. So I kind of stretch them out a little bit. So I take this side and I kind of tuck it back. That's just what I do. I'm not used to having a lot of hair around my face. So I know that the look is to go like this. That's like the look, but that's a lot for me. So I kind of end up pulling mine up and over, but do you see the difference? So I can do that, or I can pull this down if that's the look I'm going for, and I would just spray it in place, just like that. Ooh, that's it. I kind of got a runaway one over there, don't I? Isn't this crazy? It's crazy. It really is. And I love it so much. So everything I've showed you today is what I have of the Launch products. So this salt spray, you can actually put just a little bit on here too, and it'll give it that nice dry, once it dries. So I just use it and kind of scrunch it up. So that's that, you guys. Yay! Thank you. How long? They really do. They last all day long. And if I feel like let's say, so right now this would last me all day. I mean, the hair was completely prepped and ready to take that curl. Anyway, it was ready to take the curl, and I've got it here. It's set. It's ready to go. It's not too hard to touch. You can still touch it. It's not too crunchy. I do think I would like a little bit more spray right here. And that one's kind of crazy. And then if it starts to flatten out a little bit throughout the day, I just come in here and I use the dry shampoo. You just use the dry shampoo and you kind of spray it up underneath in your root and just run your finger, get your hands back up in there and do it again, and you just mess it up again, and then that's it. So I've also done the super curly Shirley Temple look. And that one's a little bit more sassy. This one's a little bit more sexy. And the sassy look was really cute too, but I seem to be more comfortable in my skin with this look. So thank you guys so much for coming on here today. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Lange. You're still on here. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and really helping me to embrace my new hair that I am trying to just love and figure out the best way to work with it. And this has really made the woman side of me a lot happier. And I really appreciate it. Please like and follow my page as well. I will be continuing to share my love for Lange. You guys take care. We'll talk to y'all soon. See you next time. Bye-bye. I just did my hair on live, right here with Lange. Oh my goodness.